third overall pick of the draft. And with the first-round selection of theirs, they chose the Heisman Trophy winner from Oklahoma State, Barry Sanders. And our Dan Patrick has been with Barry Sanders out in Wichita, Kansas all day long. He visited with Barry after he was chosen by the Lions.
Back here in Wichita, and we're finding out Barry Sanders is just as elusive off the field as he is on the field. We finally tracked him down after a couple of hours. We had sightings of you going to church. We had sightings of you going to the airport to go to Detroit. Where have you been?
I've been at home watching the draft. First, I watched, the first, 10 selections. Then I did a little press conference over the phone with the Detroit media and talked to a few reporters here from the local staff. So that's what I've been doing.
Now, is it a relief or is it excitement? You don't seem like you're thrilled with all of this.
Well, like I told one guy, I'm the type of person, I got this from Johnny Unitas. I heard him say, I get emotional at weddings and at funerals. I mean, football, it's a game, and I don't really like dealing with a lot of unnecessary stuff that goes on with it.
Now, last night I spoke with Barry, and he didn't sound thrilled to be going to Detroit, only because they have a run-and-shoot offense. Mouse Davis is now taking over the offense there. Did Wayne Fonts tell you, don't worry about the offense, you'll get your chance to run?
Well, yeah, he did. He told me a lot of things, you restore the roar in the dome and you'll gain 1,500, 1,600 yards and just, trying to comfort me and coming up there. At first I was a little skeptical, about going up there because of the fact that it was a run and shoot. And, I've been playing since 4th grade, and the only thing I've played in was, I formations and three-back offenses. So that's just something that I've never been involved in, and something that you don't know about, you usually stay away from it.
You're one of the shyer persons I've ever met, and you didn't want to meet the media today. You didn't want to go to Detroit to meet the media up there. Pretty tough to be a pro athlete and stay out of the spotlight there, bud.
It's I think I'm being read wrong. I think it's not that I'm shy. I'm not shy. But like I say, some things are just unnecessary. And I'm not trying to downput what you guys do, but you have to respect my judgment and the way I am as a person too, every individual is different, and I'm learning now that people in situations like this, people don't really care about you, and that's all I'll say. They don't really care about you. They just pretty much want what they can get out of you, but I don't know, that's just something I'll have to deal with,
One final question. You're probably more nervous about your brother Byron, who was a 1,000-yard rusher at Northwestern, where he's going to be selected, and people say maybe 4th or 5th pick, maybe 4th or 5th round.
Right. He's played a big part in my success, and like you said, I am pretty much anticipating the rest of the draft and see what he'll fit in. I just wish him the best, and I know he's a top quality player, and he can make a contribution to any team that he goes to. It's kind of it's really negative, and it's unfair that a man, gains 1,000 yards in the Big Ten, and he's not ranked higher than he is, and I'm not down his players, but he didn't have the best offensive line, and it's just a school that's devoted to academics, whereas my school is devoted to sports, pretty much. So it's a bad situation for him, but he'll get his chance and he'll do well.
All right, Barry, thank you. We finally tracked down Barry Sanders. Good luck to the rest of the NFL defenses around the country. We send it back to New York.
All right, Dan and Barry, thank you very much. And speaking of opposing defenses for the Lions, they've just made their second-round selection. They've gone wide receiver, John Ford, Virginia.